and welcome to That Shakespeare Life. I'm Cassidy Cash. This week we are exploring Huguenot history in Shakespeare's England. Are you interested to know about how the Huguenots added a new word to the English lexicon? Let's find out right now on That Shakespeare Life. During Shakespeare's lifetime, there was a massive influx of immigrants from all over the world coming to England, but particularly from France, as the civil wars of religion made it impossible for French Protestants known as the Huguenots to stay in their home nation. As they fled France, they arrived in England and they made such an impact that the English language was altered as a result of this event. To find out more about whether or not the word refugee came into being because of the influx of French Protestants to England during the life of William Shakespeare, we sat down with Joyce Hampton of the Huguenot Society of Great Britain and Ireland, and here's what she had to say.
Yes, the word is derived from the French word refugee, which refers to the Huguenots who sought refuge here. And that's how it came to be part of the English language.
William Shakespeare actually lived with a Huguenot family in London during his lifetime. I think it was the 1590s, if I'm getting the date right. But we know exactly the address where he stayed because of a court case that William Shakespeare was actually called as a witness in. Now, the court case was against this family, but Shakespeare was called to be a witness. We have his transcription, and we know a lot about what he was doing there from this information. If that's something that sounds interesting to you, you might like the other episode we've done on YouTube about did Shakespeare live with a Huguenot family in London? Spoiler there, he did, but that episode tells you more about that event. So check that out at the link on the screen to find out more. Now, to hear our entire interview with Joyce Hampton about the Huguenots, where she discusses their skills as craftsmen, their reputation and reception in England by the native English people, as well as how some of the Huguenots traveled on the Mayflower in the 1620s, you can listen to all of these things in our interview with Joyce that's available right now, completely free at CassidyCash.com/episode 266. That's CassidyCash.com/EP266. You can also find our show on any major podcast platform. So Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere that you listen to your shows, you can find That Shakespeare Life and listen to this episode. For more about Shakespeare history, be sure to explore our Shakespeare History Tidbits section here on YouTube, to subscribe to our channel, or to listen to our podcast wherever you get your shows. That's it for this week. I'm Cassidy Cash. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something new about the Bard. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.